And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. I truly have an awesome show for you today. China. Oh, China. Now, hopefully the channel don't start glitching because we're starting off with China. China. Yeah, hot damn. China's going to test out, I'm telling you what it is, XRP. They call it a faster payment system. Okay, I think we all are fooled. China has tricked us. We have no idea what China's faster payment system is. You know what? Congratulations, everybody. You've been watching the Crypto Hulk Show for years. The Deep Dive channel has got the info. We already know about Ripple China. 2013, Ripple China. No other channel knows this. No other channel has the evidence. Just us. Welcome to the Crypto Hulk Show. Welcome to the best deep dive channel you got. We're going to go over how China, starting next month, is going to test out XRP. Oh, yeah. Let's get into this show here. First 5 people. 552 man, Mark, Brian Edwards, Mr. OG, Thomas Cox is here. Welcome to the show. Doing the pre-drugs for the show. Oh man. No, my name's Crypto Hulk. I do serious drugs. I don't know anything about crypto or finance. Before every show, I smoke opium and cocaine. Snort a little bump of methamphetamines to get me straightened out. Drink about 20 ounces of vodka. Do some roofies and smoke some angel dust while I'm at it. Then I eat some marijuana pills, like 100 of them, and then I'm ready to start the show. And that's for show. I've done this every single show. Even on the little short mini clips, I still do those. So anything you might have interpreted as financial advice is completely wrong. You're high as fuck. Okay. Thank you very much for those that look. If you don't have money for donation to the channel, here's what I need your help with. YT has shut down my viewership from 1.3 million a month down to 650,000. Oh, that's really sucky. So what I would appreciate that you could do your part in, number one, commenting on every video, and just put any fucking thing in there. At the end of every video, put any fucking thing in there. Like this video is your favorites, because we want to show interaction, because we love interacting with the Crypto Hulk Show. Next thing is share this video with anybody you can imagine. If you have 1, 2, 3, 4 emails, then, well, you know, you can send them there and interact with yourself. That would be great. Interacting with the channel and yourself is a beautiful thing. And lastly, set up a playlist of like 8 videos. And what I would probably do is set up a video with 8 videos. Now, if you're watching, of course, you're watching the whole 8 hours. Don't hit the mute button on the YT app on your computer. Find your keyboard button. If the phone rings, this is where you hit the down volume button so you don't hear it. Only do that while you're on the phone. Don't do that the whole 8 hours. That would be manipulating YT's system of commercials and payments. Oh, God, yes. All right, Michael G., thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate you for that. Tax-free. And let's go through the comments here real quick. Take holding. Yeah, we got a couple good articles. One, I really think PayPal's using the ISO. And that's for show. That's cocaine water, by the way. Cocaine mixed with water. So just let you know I'm high as fuck doing the show, giving you financial advice. Okay. Let's start with the first article here. You're going to love it. You guys are on the right channel. I've been showing you No other channel has this evidence. No other channel on the internet. That's why my channel is most heavily shadow banned. I'll bet you what. I'll tell you what. If YT didn't shadow ban me, I'd have the biggest channel on crypto in the entire world. I'm telling you. The evidence that I got right here, they fight so hard. There's people that can't find my channel. Members that are paid members that can't find my channel, or when they find my channel, there's no section that says upcoming shows. How about that? They are as desperate as 80-year-old hookers, the people that run YT. Oh my God. It's truly amazing. Kind of new to crypto says, thanks for the deep dives, Crypto Hulk. Okay, here we go. First article right here. The title, Cross. Now, this article is dated in 2024. I think that's when they first made this article. But cross-border payment, they told us back in, what was it again, October 2024. Now, they redid this article, but back in 2024, it's showing this, that right now they'd have mid 2025. So back in October, so about 8 months ago, this article was put out. And it caught my attention lately because I was looking up something else about China, and then this one popped up, and I'm like, oh, cross-border payments trial in mid 2025. And I'm thinking, what? I don't remember seeing this one back then. The instant cross-border payment between Hong Kong and mainland China via what? The faster payment system. Now, isn't that something? Isn't this something? But Crypto Hulk, it doesn't mean it's Ripple or anything like that. It doesn't say it in the article, Crypto Hulk. Okay, all right. You just hang on there, little sweetie, and we're going to show you the evidence. You just shut your fucking mouth. Don't let everybody look at you like you're a fucking retard. Just shut up right now. I'm trying to help you have some self-respect. The instant cross-border payments between Hong Kong and China, they're using what's called the faster payment system. Oh, really? It's expected to start a trial in mid-2025. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority said yesterday. Now, this was like 8 months ago. At Hong Kong FinTech Week, Hong Kong Monetary Authority Chief Executive Eddie Yu-Hua Man revealed that the authority is discussing details with the People's Bank of China over linkages. Now, they're linked. I wonder what crypto platform they're linked on. It's Hong Kong and China. I just don't know, Crypto Hulk. Show me what you're working with. Skip down a couple sentences until this sentence. Instant cross-border payments has been available with Tencent and the company Ant or Alipay, Hong Kong. It says here, to entice users, both payment tools have offered discounts on exchange rates and waived handling fees. Well. Well, I bet you when Ripple's only 0.0005 cents a transaction, it's kind of like, why even bother, right? Yep. Well, let's look at some evidence here, everybody. Hong Kong, let's see if Hong Kong has ever used any kind of Ripple technology. Let's take a little looky-loo here. Here's an article. Let me send it to you. Go to the 21-second mark. 21-second mark. Oh, shit. What do we see right here? Ripple, Hong Kong, copyright 2014. Now, what are the odds? What are the odds, everybody? Oh, largest Ripple gateway in Hong Kong. So that means they're allowed to use the on and off ramps of the XRP. What are the odds that this faster payment network between Ripple, Hong Kong, between Hong Kong and China, I wonder if you're going to use Ripple, Crypto Hulk. You know, you're one of those smart kids, like special. Like Mama says, when all the other little kids call you stupid, Jimmy, you're my special little James, okay? Okay, Mommy. I'll be special James because I'm stupid, but my mommy thinks I'm special. Now, if we look here at this little video I made, there's a Ripple China timeline. Oh, yeah. Look at that short video I made. May 9th, 2013, the Ripple China team was established. The Ripple and China team was, I showed you the video right here. Now, June 27, 2013, guess what? There's a thing called Alipay and Tencent Pay, and they're Ripple partners as well. Oh, let's go back to the first article I showed you. It talks about Tencent and Alipay, and they're using this so-called faster payment system. Gee, Crypto Hulk, I wonder if it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or dumb shit coin. One of those two, it's got to be. Well, let's look at another article here, just in case you're like Special James. Let me do a copy and a paste. Oh, now I think I see something called Ripple China. I'm not sure. Let me double check, Crypto Hulk. Okay, let's double check. Let me show you the evidence. No other channel has. No other channel has this. Go to the 36-second mark. 36-second mark. Now, I've only been showing you this almost 3 years. No other channel. Slow as fuck mentally they are. What do we got here? Ripple China. We're looking at CNY. That stands for the Chinese yuan. That's a cryptocurrency that Ripple made for China in 2013. How do we know? Because it's November 30th, 2013. Watch the whole video. You'll see it's pretty clear. Ripple and China. Now, what happened the other day is there was some money missing. Here's the article. The China Post, they won't let this whole story play out, so I can only show part of it. Maybe if you have a VPN or something, it'll let you read this article. It wouldn't let me read the whole article. It will on my phone, but not on my computer. Love your show, Crypto Hulk, the king of information. Well, it's facts. This is the fact channel. This is the authority. My channel has the authority no other channel has because I have facts that they don't have. Chris Inman, thank you very much. Thanks for all the great info. See, Raoul Paul, the Crypto Hulk, Raoul Paul just knows everything, and these guys just know everything. No, they don't. They're fucking stupid. When Raoul Paul makes a statement, oh, yeah, looks like China is... Okay, when I do a show, I don't have to say, looks like China might be... no, I don't have to say looks like. I have to say China is a Ripple partner. China has been one since 2013 with Ripple Dividend and Ripple China and using... I got all the evidence. Same thing with Russia, all the evidence. This whole thing. These other... Wow, it's so sad. All these people on the internet with Raoul Paul charging you $1,000. I know a guy that I think used to pay Raoul Paul $1,000 a month. And I'm like, serious? For like what? For like, seriously, what? 1,000? Like, fuck, dude. Did he show you Ripple China, Ripple Hong Kong, Ripple Israel, Ripple Russia, Z Payment? I can go on and on. Do you know that this whole thing it's already been determined? Like, if you're smart and you're super rich, you should just talk to me because these motherfuckers, you'll be blowing heck of dough. You'll be blowing G's on Raoul Paul for his dumb shit that I'm way ahead of in the beginning anyway. He don't know none of the shit that I have. It's not how many viewers you got or how much you charge. It's whoever makes your content. My content's better than like any other fucking channel for keeping you ahead of the game. 552 man, listening at work currently, can't get high, LOL, have to wait. Thanks, Hulk. Yep. Let's look here. Yeah, and then Ron Paul never spoke anything good about XRP, and then finally he does after like 5 years. Finally, he's starting to talk good about XRP after like 5 years. While he was talking shit about XRP all these years, I'll bet you he was buying it and buying it and buying it when it was cheap. Then it starts hitting $2 or $3, and then he says, "Okay, I'm done. Now I'm going to start talking good about it." That's what all these people do. I've known about that guy for like 5 years, and Raul Paul, he was all Bitcoin, yeah, Ethereum, yeah, XRP, it's okay, but now all of a sudden he's kissing he's sucking on XRP dick. I'm like, wow. Hugo Linares, Max Kaiser was dissing XRP hard. Yeah, Max Kaiser was also taking a dick up his ass too the other day on a video that I saw. No. So China and XRP, there you go. They're going to test it probably June, July. There's your evidence right there. Let's go to the next article. And let's see. Let me look for this next one. What's it? PayPal. PayPal. Let's start off with that one. Now, I'm telling you what. Let me do a copy paste here real quick. All right. Now, from the information that I studied some years ago, about 2.5 years ago, I think it was 2022, somewhere around September, October, I started dropping serious truth bombs and all this stuff, Ripple China, Ripple Russia, all this stuff came out like 2.5 years ago, maybe 3, 2.5. PayPal's right there from day one. Like 25 years ago, PayPal's ready to go. I showed all the evidence and everything. It was sad. The government, the banking system had to shut him down. This Elon Musk guy, he's been waiting 25, 30 years. He was that far ahead. Finally, after PayPal wanted to launch, they wanted to launch in like 97, 98. They were ready to go. They were ready to take over the banking system. And then everything just slowed way the fuck down. Because PayPal already had instant payments for free. Send them through email and all. It was something else. Had they worked on the crypto, giving them some time, yeah, but the government shut them all down and stuff. I already have done those shows before. But right now, I think there's a new era. The banks know, and they're not trying to fight with them that much because now the banks are adopting the tech. That's what's happening. PayPal will soon have a new feature. Some will start making cash. What we got here is this. Here's the first paragraph. PayPal has been getting attention lately with some bold moves in the pipeline and a new feature. Oh, really? A new feature in PayPal, which marks an entirely new chapter. This is something new, everybody. This is the ISO 20022 messaging standard. When I talk about the ISO cryptos, it's a messaging standard is what it is. I just use that term because those cryptos are ISO compliant, meaning they're going to use the messaging system or the messaging system platform runs on it. On the XRP ledger, okay? We have right here, PayPal's telling us something entirely new for the payments giant. PayPal has chosen to think out of the box. That's what this is, everybody, the ISO 20022 messaging system and cryptos that you need to be aware of if you're brand new. I'm going to show you the cryptos that you definitely need to be aware of. Let's go to the next paragraph here. It's the next paragraph. PayPal's newest feature was introduced April this last month and is not just another product update, but a way to signify PayPal's entry into the world of advertising. PayPal is doing what no other platform can, and that is offering advertisers what? Real consumer transaction data. Another way of saying this, rich payment information. That is ISO 20022 right there. Stacy Coleman, thank you very much for that. Totally appreciate tax-free donation. Gaming episodes. Keep up the great work, Hulk. Then Hugo Linares, thank you very much for that. So you guys can see now that PayPal, obviously we're dealing with payments and we're dealing with information on payments. That's what's going on. PayPal is utilizing the ISO 20022 payments-rich information. See, before payments were just sent, and there was very scant little information. Now with the ISO, it records and plugs in a lot of information. Oh yeah. That's what I'm seeing right here. Go to the section where it says PayPal's promise to advertisers. Now, according to Bhavika Rathore from something called Eco Portal, Eco like ecosystem, Eco Portal, PayPal is offering precision advertising. PayPal is giving advertisers the chance to harness actual purchase signals and full access to data. This could never have happened before, everybody, unless they had ISO 20022. Now, they talk about the Eco Portal, right? So I looked up Google AI, and I asked this, is PayPal using ISO 20022? I go to the very bottom here, and it says, in conclusion, and then I'll just paraphrase what it says. In the global financial ecosystem, suggests that PayPal likely uses ISO 20022. Now, I found it interesting how PayPal's using the term AI is using the term global financial ecosystem. And in that article we just read, it talked about ecosystem. Found it very interesting. Here's your ISO cryptos. If you're brand new, you better have at least 3 or 4 of these, if not all of them. Now, these are payment cryptos. These are not the only cryptos in the world you need to invest in. But these are what we're talking about is PayPal is a payment system. ISO 20022 crypto, a list of compliant tokens in 2025. Here they are. The XRP, I have that. There's Cardano, Quant, Algorand, Stellar, HBAR, which I have. I got 2. IOTA, XDC, I got 3. And that's it. There was a section here I wanted to read. Okay, ISO 20, like Crypto Hulk, what is ISO 20022? Is an international standard. Remember, what do we got to have to be rich? There's a couple things at least, but here's the most 2 important. Global crypto laws and regulations that are the same, that are standard. Global crypto laws and regulations that are standard all around the world. Well, you know what this is? A standard messaging system with crypto. Very interesting. ISO 200. The second thing we need is global tokenization. So they need to put value. They need to tokenize crypto. Take real world things and make crypto out of them. That's important. ISO20022 is an international standard for financial messaging. Isn't that what PayPal's doing? Yes, it is, Crypto Hulk. Now, it doesn't say PayPal's using ISO. I want to make sure that's clear. But I think if we look at this with PayPal starting crypto as we know it today, PayPal and Max Devchin, the guy that started that fucking A-Firm, the payment system and stuff, all these people were back there. The guy that Trump hired, Paul Atkins, he was back there. All these guys were back there. Everybody, let me tell you something. They're pretending not to know. These old guys are Trump's pretending like he's 300 years old. Paul Atkins is 500 years old, and they're just pretending like they don't fucking know what the shit is. And we're going to make some crypto laws and stuff. Oh, they were right there. Paul Atkins was there from day one. Oh, he knows exactly what this is. All this ISO stuff right here, it provides a common language, a common payments language, and a structure for the exchange of electronic data. Oh, between what? Financial institutions. It's not just a banking coin, everybody. It's not just a banking language. Get that straight. Financial institutions could mean quite a few things, all right? There you go. There's your next article right there. Let me go to the next one after this. XRP Flea. Let's see here. You know, I just want you guys to see that everything we discuss on this channel is coming true. There are some very key things that I've shown you already. XRP, Ripple China, Ripple Russia, these things. The automated market maker, I told you before Ripple even talked about it. I told you about the automated market maker 2.5 years ago. Like a year later, Ripple puts it out to the public. Like there's other things I've discussed. The Ripple wallet. Ripple's going to come out with a wallet. You'll see it'll be a Ripple wallet. No one's even talking about this. And even if they are talking about it, they have the evidence. No, I've already shown you the Ripple wallet on this program 2.5 years ago. If you go all the way back and start looking through videos I made, I showed you the code. Oop. If you want to look back and look for it or have 2, 3, 5, 10 guys, go back to when I really started deep diving. And that first 3 months, you'll find the Ripple wallet code. Don't tell nobody. If there's a 3-letter agency listening right now to this show, I'm just kidding. I never made the Ripple wallet code public. I'm just joking. Okay. Look, I've already shown the Ripple wallet and all these things ahead of time. I've already told you ahead of time what Ripple's going to come out with. The other channels, they don't have a fucking clue. Oh, let's go to this Ripple event. I can't mention specific names of YouTubers that are dumb shit anymore, and I can't talk about any events that they might be hosting anymore. But we all know who those fucking stupid dumbasses are. But this channel here, I tell you in advance, all this shit. Ripple will be coming out with a wallet. Ripple will be backed with gold and silver. How do I know? It's not just me saying, I've already shown you. Ripple Singapore, gold and silver in your wallet. They had platinum and shit. They had these wallets that were interoperable. You could change it out with fiat, crypto, and etc. Commodities, securities, all this stuff. You will see. I'm putting out ahead of time just so you know. I'm showing you with facts ahead of time. No other channel does this because these people got shit for brains, okay? Ripple will come out with a wallet. That wallet will be gold, silver, platinum, crypto, fiat, securities, commodities, stocks, bonds. It'll be an exchange type thing, just like Ripple Singapore. Now, it's going to be an exchange because they have what's called Codius, which what no other channel talks about. Codius is already built into the Interledger protocol with the internet at HTTP 402. There's a placeholder in the internet. Ripple was just put in there in 2014 as a payment system. It's HTTP 402. Coinbase, with the help of BlackRock and the money, made something called X402. It's a platform built on top of the XRP ledger with Codius built right in. Okay. BlackRock will control all kinds of shit. Just thought I'd let you know ahead of time. So that one day when Ripple announces, we've got a wallet, you can look back and say, damn, CryptoHawk, you're right. And then eventually you'll see, yep, we can now trade gold and silver within that wallet. And you'll be like, wow, CryptoHawk. And then eventually after that, later, they'll say, yep, we can do securities and commodities inside of that same wallet. And people are like, dang, CryptoHawk, you showed us all this stuff like 5 years ago. Yep, before. So that's why I don't need to go to Ripple convention. I already know what Ripple's going to come out with before they tell you. Why the fuck do I want to sit there? Stu Lavelle's like, rest in peace, Cody. Stu Lavelle laughs on this channel because he sees very clearly, like, we already know. On this channel, we already fucking know. That's why I laugh sometimes or I'll giggle when I'll go over shit. Because, like, this is too fucking easy. These people in the government are not smart. They just cheat, okay? That's all. They're not even intelligent. Like, I'm able to figure out a lot of this shit. I don't even have access to what they got. They got all the top secret. They know the websites, the secrety shit, and I'm in there blowing them up and talking about it and shit. I already know a lot of the shit they're doing. And so they have to call somebody up. Some of these three-letter agencies are sitting on my page right now listening, making sure I don't go over too top secret of information. They block so much shit, people can't see my channel. And they just know that this CryptoHawk channel, it's not bragging, it's just telling the truth. They know that this channel, holy shit. Now, probably what's going to happen is after this crypto thing takes off, they'll pack their bags up, grab their computers and leave. And then my show won't be censored at all, but then it'll all be over. It'll be too late. All the cryptos are like $1,000 a piece, 5,000, 10,000, shit, 50. And it'll all be over. There won't be a need to censor CryptoHawk show. But until that they have, it's coming up fast. China is starting within, I don't know, a week or two, and they're going to start officially telling people we're using a faster payments network. But you know what's so funny? On this channel, we already know. We already fucking know. I already showed you right there. Now, did I have 100% evidence in it? No, I don't. But you know what? I mean, you got to be able to figure that shit out. If I'm showing you Ripple China, and I can show you 10 different evidences that 10 cents involved, Alipay, AntPay, and all that, it's all Ripple. I have the evidence that it's Ripple 12 years ago. So congratulations, you're on the right channel. Just get the cryptos that if you want to buy the cryptos we talk about, because I got the evidence. So if you're brand new, I know XRP's at $2 or whatever it is, just get 500 of them or something. Because if they go to $1,000 each, you got $500,000. You spend $1,000, you buy 500 XRP, that's going to cost you about $1,000. Guess what? You're going to make 500,000 off that, maybe more, maybe $1 million. All for a simple $1,000 investment. Mark, what does Marky Boy have to say? Member for a month. Crypto Hulk, it's an honor to be a part of this show and great community. Thank you, Hulk. Mark, thank you for supporting this channel. When you guys do that, my job is then, like, this is my whole life. I start my day. Now, I'm not here on the computer all day. And I do other things. like go on a treadmill and work out, and I have to eat. I get very little downtime each day, but I'm usually up at 5:30 and I'm sitting on the AM and I'm sitting on the bed about 9:30 p.m., 9 o'clock, 9:30 p.m. My days are full, and that's generally 6 days a week, maybe 7. Yesterday I had to take care of something in Sacramento. I didn't do a PM show. And or the day before that, I went to no, it was yesterday actually. Yeah, got back at about 4:30 p.m. Yeah, had to go to Famous Dave's. Yes, Famous Dave's happy hours all day, Saturday and Sunday, and okay, welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. YT had to shut the program off at about the 35-minute mark. Arthur L, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate it. Nice one. Robert Driscoll, I'm with Arthur L. Right on. Let's go. Yeah, YouTube's definitely freaking out. Oh, yeah, it's YouTube timeout number 2. It's about every 15 minutes when I have a good show. It's about every 15 minutes on average. And who picked up Seals Q? Patrick picked up some Seals Q. Michael loves the show. Famous Dave's is out of bounds, says Cloud99. They got really good tropical drinks at Famous Dave's. I have to admit, like, all of them were good. And I had a couple, then a triple, and I'll move on. I won't talk about that. So I got home, and I was out by 9 o'clock p.m. That's a very rare thing. Done by 9 o'clock and up by 5:30. Did some research on crypto, put a show together, went to work out, came back and did the show at like 9. No, I made the show and had it ready by 8 o'clock a.m. 8 to 9, then went to work out about 9:30. All right, next one. Oh, you're going to love it. This next one here. This is a deep dive. Very, very deep dive. A lot of articles. We're going to keep moving this whole time. Let me do a copy paste. LTX Shep. Thanks for all you do, Crypto Hulk. This is from LTX Shep. Hold on, let me get a cough drop here. LTX Shep, thanks for that donation. Thanks for all you do. What do you think will be worth more in 2 years? 1 ounce of gold or 1,000 XRPs? Well, already that would be $2,000. You know what? You're having me try to pretend to be Zoltar. Reading your fortune, Zoltar. You know, I ordered something from Zoltar. The last time we talked about it, was it a week or 2 ago? I gotta see what showed. I bought a little tiny Voltar box. It was like $12, and it has a battery in it, and you can push the button. And I'm hoping those motherfuckers sent it to me because I want to use it. Like, I got my bullshit meter, and I got my little Trump dolls and stuff. I got the big Trump that a Crypto Hulk fan sent me. That's in the living room, supervising the living room there. That's the Godfather. But I got the little smaller Trumps in here too. But I wanted to have a little. Oh, I got my Darth Vader mask. I fucking love this thing. Hold on.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Hey, kid's always going to be a kid. All righty. You know, I like Darth Vader better than Luke Skywalker and all of them. I like that bad guy. Yeah, man, he was a straight up killer. All right. Scared the fuck out of me too. When I was like, when Star Wars came out, I think I was like 12, 6th grade, something like that. 81, 82. I can't remember when Star Wars came out. 80. Anyway, I was around 10, 11, 12, and that Darth Vader dude scared the fuck out of me. And but I always had the Darth Vader dolls, the bigger ones, and with the sword and shit. And yeah, that's just awesome. It's anyway. Let me move on. Steve Engelman, thank you very much. Gotta pay the man. It's too good tonight. Look, I'm showing you guys already. I have a fact-based channel. That's why my channel's so heavily shadow banned. These fuckers don't want you to come up. They want you to stay fucking broke. Okay. These other channels, they have nothing like that. This Raoul Paul clown, he don't know shit. Okay. I'm showing you now, if you got Ripple and Ripple partners up with HBAR, fucking get that. I already told you. Ripple's partnered up with Chainlink. A little too rich for my blood, but you know that shit's going to work. Look, let's cut to the chase. Anything partnering with Ripple is going to fucking work. That's why I bring up the Ripple, the International Ripple Business Association. All these little countries and companies like Blue Zell. If you find that shit on Caleb Brown, he got Blue Zell. They got it there. Buy that shit, okay? It's an early day Ripple partner. Everything, Ripple's like King Midas. Everything he touches turns to gold. Now, some of these cryptos, Ripple can't do everything, but if they're, but if a company's good and they're working with Ripple, oh, damn. Like Pfizer. Pfizer's going to be fucking huge, enormous. We talked about Seals Q and the Seal coin that's coming out. Like anything to deal with fucking Ripple. You got HBAR, which is hooked up with Seals Q. Somebody just said they bought the Seals Q. Seals Q is a real company. It's not a crypto. And somebody bought the stock for that, $2 or $3 or whatever it is. That's excellent. That's why I go over this stuff. These other channels have no fucking clue. All right. LAES says Mark. Who bought Blue Zell? Let me look at my crypto before we do the last article of the show, and that's for show. I'm going to log into my Caleb Brown account. Hopefully I can see millions of dollars in there. Oh, God, I wish. Man, I just want to see like $2 million at least and going up. Okay, now we got to enter two-factor authentication. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. Man, this crypto, man, this fucking shit. All right. Well, just creates a buying opportunity for me, I guess. Here's the cryptos I got. ZK Sync, Axelar, Zebek, HBAR, XDC, Flare. So those are the 5 cryptos I got. And then if you add my VeChain and Ripple, that's 6, 7 total. Now, remember, I got my, on a hardware wallet, I don't have all my crypto on Caleb Brown, about 75% of it. Let me take a little look here. For Blue Zell, I guess they don't have it. Yeah, they do. It's BLZ. So if you go to Caleb Brown and you type in capital BLZ, oh, it's 3 cents. It's almost 4. That Blue Zell is a 2014 Ripple partner. They go all the way back to the beginning. I'm the only one that knows that because I've got a list. I've got a list of the early Ripple partners, 2013 and 14. These other channels don't have that. Sammy is maxed out. Yeah, it's Canadian though. Yes. So somebody's broker said you couldn't buy it on Caleb Brown. So maybe you can. You have to call your broker up and find out what's up. Say, what's up?
Hello, how can I help?
By shutting the fuck up. That's how you could.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, I can show you, but you won't like it. Mark said, I transferred to Caleb and Brown. Smart decision. I'm just looking through the comments here real quick before I start my next article. I just posted the next article right here, Arab News. We are about, let's start right now. This is massive. How much time do I got? 15 minutes. Okay, this is the last article right here. This is so fucking big. Now, I want you to see. Okay, this is some conspiracy, and it's facts. Okay, I'm going to mix them together, and I don't know how much is conspiracy. I know facts are facts. I'm going to show you the facts, but I've got conspiracy here, and I'm going to go with it. I'm going to have some fun because I'm pretty sure that I'm right. Okay, it's not far out. It's not far out. Okay, if you've noticed anything at all, if you've lived on planet Earth, and you've noticed anything at all, you've noticed the past 4 years, the Democrats have just been destroying crypto. Like, what the fuck are you doing? The past 4 years, we have nothing but massive rug pulls, massive crypto failures. The whole 4 years, Gary Gensler, the Democrats and shit were in there. It was just a fucking train wreck that happened for 4 years. Okay, I think anybody on planet Earth can see that. If you don't, you must be on planet Uranus. I mean, Uranus. All right. What we also notice is that the United States has just completely destroyed the relationships that we've had in the Middle East. I think that's very clear. Between Turkey and Syria and Saudi Arabia especially, the United States under the Biden administration has just shitted all over the country of Saudi Arabia, the Muslim people there. Unfucking believable. Without provocation. Since President Nixon in 1972 or 1 or whatever it was, 3, we went to the Muslims in Saudi Arabia and said, hey, let's try, maybe not be friends, maybe, but can we at least work together to find a mutual understanding? We'll help you with this. You help us with that. Instead of calling them names, instead of calling the Saudi names and ostracizing them and fucking them over on shit, that was all wrong. We need the Saudi Arabian Muslims to work with us. We're not trying to have fights with these people. The Biden administration wanted all that. So all that hard work we did, the Biden administration came in and just fucking destroyed it. Trump comes in. Wait, Lions Den Dan. Gary said he wanted investor protection, more like investor destruction. Thanks for that donation. Lions Den Dan. So what I'm going to show you here, Trump went to the Middle East. For the past 2 weeks, he has been fixing all the problems and making peace agreements. He'll make peace deals with a shake of a hand. You know, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to talk about any religion, But I'll tell you what we got in common with Saudi Arabia. Like, this is going to come off. You know what? I don't care how it comes off. I'm just going to tell you how I see things. If you don't like it, get the fuck off the channel. For like millions of years, men would deal with other men, and sometimes we'd have to kill each other and stuff. I've worked at institutions where sometimes we'd let the inmates, or if a couple people had a beef or something, I'd try to sit them down, but if they boxed it out hand to hand, let me tell you something. The guy that fell down ended up shutting his fucking mouth. I'm not talking about not letting two inmates stab each other. No. Pat everybody down. Make sure nobody's got any weapons. Man to man, right? You know what I found? The toughest guys, the most real men. So we're going to kind of diverge a little here because I like story time. It's very interesting. What I found working in institutions, hey, I've come to blows with some inmates. I got punched pretty hard a few times in the face, and it pissed me off and it stung. Then I had to beat the inmate's ass. That shit like stung. He swung and hit me as hard as he could, like on the side of the face. And that pissed me off. Oh, fuck, that hurt. The sting of it just hurt. It was like setting off 1,000 honeybees or killer African bees or something. Oh. Yeah, I fucked his back up so bad and shit, he couldn't walk for like 3 weeks. Fucked him. Okay, and we're back. So what I found working in institutions is I didn't carry no pepper spray because the inmates would say, hey, why don't you got no spray or whatever like the other guards? I'm like, because I want to personally use my hands to fucking kill you. And they'd look at me at first and they'd laugh. And then when I wouldn't laugh, I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like, you're going to try some shit to me because you think I don't got no pepper spray and stuff. And you're tougher, and maybe you are. But I'm going to tell you what, the minute you make some contact, I don't have no spray because I want the joy and satisfaction of destroying your face and breaking it and hopefully killing you and laying you out in front of everybody so they can see how much of a little bitch you are. That's why I don't want spray. I told them already I'm not going to use none because I want to defend myself. That's why I would not tell them I want to beat the inmate's fucking ass and kill him. But I'd be like, I feel better without it. And that was a pretty good deterrent. You know, the inmate laughed, then he stopped, and everybody else, and they saw, no, this dude's serious. He will want to kill you. And not that I'm a mean person or nothing, but I try to be very helpful. But if somebody wants to challenge me, that would be great because then I could fucking kill you in front of everybody, and that's going to set a precedent right there. So that's how I work. But I'm normally always agreeable. I get along with people great. Chris Sharpie, eat shit YT. That is all. That's his comment. So with the Middle Easterns and shit, you know, men ran the world for thousands of years. So I'm just letting you know how tradition works. You can't send over a woman like Joe Biden and and try to have a woman deal with a man and have an agreement. No, man, not going to work. A man has to go with another man and deal with it. If they have a problem, I'm going to have a discussion with you. And men to men, we can totally disagree. But one thing you have to agree on, we're both men, and a man should allow another man to talk with him and try to come to a solution to their problem that helps both of them. If you don't want to discuss anything with a man or everything, then you're a bitch. Because that's just how the men are. Men are supposed to talk with other men and work together to solve a problem. Even if we hate each other, we've got to find a solution to the fucking problem. So what are you going to do? And what am I going to do? Where can we meet in the middle to solve this? Because we're both going to end up hurt in the end or not alive. So that's really not a good option. So let's figure out something where we can, you know, let's make a deal. So this is what we got going on. Trump going throughout the Middle East, a man, like, oh, look, other men know if you're real. I never had no problem working in prisons at all because all the men knew that I was very fair and everything like that. I want to work out problems. I don't want to have to do all the kind of bad shit that I can do. I would try my absolute best to work out a problem at a level with me. And let's not take this up to administration or the courts or the judge. I don't want to do that because it's going to get really fucked up when I have to testify in court over things. So let's keep it at our level, okay? And let's just get through right now. I'm not even going to say let's get through today. Let's just get through right this second. And then we'll deal with another problem the next hour. But that's what Trump is doing. He's going all throughout these countries where you need a man that has common sense and who knows how to interact with other men to solve problems. That's what the fuck he's doing. And this is what this article is showing. Now, why is he doing this? Oh, he's doing this because we have a new financial system, everybody, that's coming. All these people, Trump is getting the Saudis and all the Middle East, Pakistan, Egypt, all these countries, we got to be on the same. Look, if we get the Saudis, we get the petrodollar thing back again. We get the money. The Saudis are friends with this and they're friends with them. See what I mean? Like that's Trump's trying to pull everybody together. And all the Biden administration was doing was shitting all over everybody. It was a fucking disaster. And he's so fucking feeble and shit. He's fucking done, man. Nobody respects that shit. That's just completely wrong. Now, I was looking up the news because I told you I look around the whole entire world for news. I just don't use Cointelegraph and dumb shit like that. I went to Arab News. Youth Sports Network says, Hulk, are you 6'6"? No, I'm 6'1". Someone had texted that. No, I'm 6'1" and probably about 290. All right. So here's the article right here. United Arab Emirates. It's called Lulu. Lulu International. You might have heard of them. Lulu Financial partners with who? Pakistan. Oh. We're seeing this right here. You know, India's having a lot of fucking problems with Pakistan. Big problems. But if we look here, Pakistan is good with United Arab Emirates and the Saudis. So with this little war, that war they had with Pakistan and India, where they were shooting at each other and shit and things were getting blown up and people were dying. Who is Pakistan going to listen to? Their friends. Who are their friends? Probably the Egyptians, United Arab Emirates, the Saudis. So when they tell Pakistan, hey, cool it. That's who Trump's working with, the Saudis, United Arab Emirates, Egypt. Ripple's all in there. Ripple, this is how all this is going. Trump is setting up a whole financial system where Joe Biden had nothing but chaos in the world. The United States under President Biden had chaos. Trump's coming in, making all kinds of deals with all these people that hate each other. He's trying to find what I had to do in jail. We've got to get along, man. We will figure this problem out. If it takes us every fucking day, we will work on shit. And I will take it out of everybody's rec time, phone time, letter time. Oh, I'm tossing rooms. I'm finding anything. It's going to get really fucking ugly. Let's just get along. Let's figure out a solution to the problem. Let's get it fixed. If not, it's going to be fucked up every day, and it's going to be lock your ass up every day. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to go tell the judge how much of an asshole you are. And if I can get you another year or two in this institution, maybe I can bump you up to a higher level of supervision where you get like zero freedom. We could do that. We could do that too. We could do all kinds of dumb shit. Your release date is next month. Oh, your release date's next year. Let's add 2 more years to that. Let me see if I can get the judge. You need more rehabilitative time. And I could put in the notes every day how much you don't listen and how much this. Yeah. So when your parole review comes up, you're not going. You're staying. We could do that. Trump is fixing all this stuff. It's been nothing but fucked up with Biden. Here's it right here. Karachi, Pakistan, Middle East, talk about the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia last year has partnered with leading global financial services, Lulu Financial Holdings. Pakistan is getting mixed up with all of the partners of Ripple and Trump. This is what's going on in this article here. I'm going to save time. If we look here at this next article, I'm going to just show you real quick. Egypt, which is a Ripple partner, is partners with Lulu, who's now partners with Pakistan, who's partners with Trump and Ripple. Here's your evidence right here. This is what's going on. They are getting a global financial system set up right in front of everybody, and nobody sees all the. I'm showing you all the connections right here. This is 2001. It's a Ripple page. National Bank of Egypt and Lulu International exchange through what? Ripple Net. There you go. It's not Ethereum. It's not Bitcoin. Never was. Let me do a copy and a paste. Egypt's largest bank joins Ripple network for cross-border payments, 2021. This is on CoinDesk. This whole Lulu is all Ripple, everybody. I'm going to show you again right here. Pakistan, crypto, Lulu, the Arabs, United Arab Emirates, Trump. Are you seeing all these connections? Lulu, this article is from 2022, November. Lulu Financial wins the Best Network Accelerator at what? Ripple's annual Blockchain Innovation Awards. I'm just showing you here, it's all Ripple. This article just came out a few days ago. Look at this. As Trump is going through the United Arab Emirates, as Trump is going through Saudi Arabia, guess what happened to Ripple 3 days ago? They just happened to get a crypto license in Dubai. The Dubai Financial, right here. The Dubai FinTech Summit Week. As Trump is going through Dubai, just somehow Ripple gets a license in Dubai to be a financial service crypto company. Monica Long was there. I would have liked to have had an interview with her. Let's continue before Crypto Hulk gets creepy. Too late. Youth Sports Network. Hulk, I knew a Lulu at a truck stop. Does that count? We really shouldn't discuss that here. Not really appropriate. But yes, it counts. Only if it was good. Unless it was a guy, then it would be all bad. Then I don't want to hear about it. Here's your article here. Now we're going to bring in the World Bank. I want you to see how big this is going to start getting. We've got Trump all over the Middle East and Dubai and Saudi Arabia and all these things. And then all of a sudden, Ripple gets a license. Then all of a sudden, Trump wins the highest award you can in Saudi Arabia. And then we're reading this article here from a couple days ago. The World Bank says Saudi Arabia, oh, what a coincidence, and Qatar have paid off Syria's outstanding debt. Now, why is this important? Because Syria is one of these countries where Russia kind of had some control. And now what we did is kick the Russians out. We used the Saudis to build a bridge. And I'm going to show you something. Germany comes into this now. Because now somebody's going to have to print the money of Syria. See where all this goes? Back to the banking. This goes back to banking. Let's look right here at this article. Exclusive. This article was a few days ago. Syria plans to print currency in the United Arab Emirates and Germany. Well, what a coincidence. Russia is just kicked out of this. You see what's going on? Trump is getting control of that whole fucking part of the world. I'm showing you right now, it deals with the banking industry right here. They're talking about printing money. Like, where does this stuff come from? I'm showing you. They have a plan, and they're not telling you. That's why my show is here to show you exactly what's going on. Trump goes in the Middle East. Ripple just somehow ends up with a Dubai financial license to run crypto. Very interesting. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. So Syria kicks out any kind of Russian influence. They get like a new president or something. And now all of a sudden, Germany, that's my opinion. I showed you this the other day. Go down to the end of the article and go up about 6 inches. Let's read. In Germany, state-backed firm and private company Gisek and DeVrent, do not forget about that name. They've shown interest in Syria. They want to print the money, okay? Now, they're not going to comment. I'm telling you, Gisek and DeVrent is going to print their money. Now, why is this important? Because this Gisek and DeVrent, let me show you something here. They're the ones that sold Ripple Medico. That's their crypto custody. Ripple's crypto custody came from a German company called Gisek and DeVrent. What a coincidence. Now they're mixed up with Syria because they're going to print their money because Trump made peace. Do you see what's going on here? Very interesting. Let's look at the Gisek and DeVrent article. Scroll down. It shows you post-war period, expansion, suspension of business with Zimbabwe, expansion. Go to expansion of business activities and restructuring. Go down to where it says 2020, in the year 2020. Gisek and DeVrent acquired stakes in the crypto asset company Medico. Oh, what? Now they're talking about Gisek and DeVrent maybe printing the money for Syria. Oh, they're going to do it. You watch. Here's your article right there. Ripple buys crypto custody firm Medico 2023. You see how all this is connected? How is it that Ripple gets a license in Dubai during that same 2-week period? A Ripple partner who sold a Medico is probably going to print money of Syria, where Trump, you see what I'm saying? Like, this shit is all getting set up. I'm showing you right here. No other channel shows you this because these people cannot connect any dots. They are fucking low IQ. All they do is hit up the top 5 news articles and that's it. That takes no fucking talent. Here's an article right here. Trump's Golf, the GULF Golf Tour reshapes the Middle East diplomatic map. Trump is restructuring the whole fucking world, everybody. I don't know if you see that or not, but I'm making it very clear with evidence from articles right there. The Force says, channel rocks 100%. Thank you very much for that. And we are done with the show. James Agar, thank you very much. Definitely Hulk has it right. Okay, great freaking show. So I just showed you my evidence. I could be completely wrong, but I'll tell you what, I'm not. I'm showing you these coincidences. They're not. How is it? It's just too much Ripple. I'm just telling you, it's not Ethereum, it's not Bitcoin, it's nobody fucking else. Okay. It's very clear with what I've shown you in my past articles and what I'm showing you here. and the news things where Trump's going in and this thing. Oh, I know where this is going. It's a brand new currency. He is setting up the world. Look, you got to get the Muslims. Now, what's going to happen is you get Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Syria on your side, and you start working with Pakistan. Shit, guess who's going to fall in? Guess who's going to fall in? Iran. Oh. If you can get as many Muslim countries on your side and help them, I mean, it's only fair, right? When Iran starts looking at all the good shit that Trump's doing, they're going to be able to work a little bit better with Iran. Iran, let's make a deal. You don't need a fucking bomb. We're going to show you how to make so much money, solve poverty in your country. Who the fuck needs what do you need a nuclear bomb for? And somebody's got to stop that short, fat guy, Kim Jong-un. Someone needs to stop his stupid fat ass. Why does he set off all these rockets and shit? Why don't you let your people have some freedom and feed them and let them buy nice stuff and have a life? Why? I was telling you, man, people are fucking bad. Bus driver 55, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate it. I guess that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. I got one article, a good one. I got one article lined up for tomorrow morning. I need three more. I got to find 3 articles, and it might be a little tricky. So I can't guarantee you, but I will say this. What time is it? About 6:15-ish p.m. Pacific time. It's Sunday, May 18, 6 p.m. here in Nevada. Give me a couple hours. Give me till 8 to 8:30 p.m. I should if by 8:30 p.m. you don't see a show posted or nothing, I got no show for the morning. So I'm going to work hard to try to find some good stuff, just like I just showed you. Just like I showed you how Trump is setting up this whole Middle East, and I showed you what crypto is going to be used. I mean, it's very clear. If you're brand new, it's XRP. Now, there's more cryptos than that, but just what I showed you here, XRP, was very clear in all of this. With XRP with Ripple getting a license in Dubai, and the second friend who sold Ripple Medico might be making the money, printing the money for Syria. You got 2 solid Ripple connections just in the past week in the Middle East. There's nobody else, okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow in the morning.